Hello and welcome to Inspiring Ink with Amy and Julie, where we do reviews on middle grade and young adult novels. And we do godly reflections on to see if each book has a Christian story or if it doesn't, in our opinion, if it does or it doesn't. So
yes.
I guess we're just going to jump right into it. So what book are we doing today?
Okay, we are doing one of my favorite stories ever, Anne of Green Gables.
It's a good one.
It's like such a good one.
It's like, and I have a few copies myself. I've got these ones. So you can see
that's all there.
Yep. This one is a common one that I see floating around on the internet because it's really, really
pretty.
It
is really pretty.
Yours is really pretty too. I really like the details.
Yeah, this is a newer copy. I don't know when it was printed, but I've never seen this kind before.
And it's kind of like that whimsical. I think these both have like that whimsical. They both have that
whimsical look to them.
And I just like, to me, I love the pages.
Yours is prettier than mine. No, it doesn't have that on the inside.
It's because yours is probably because it's paperback, but
mine's paperback
and mine's hardcover. I don't even know if I could figure out how to do these in covers, I would do that for my own.
You should show them that. That's really pretty.
It's really pretty. I just really like them. But then all of this, the penguin or the puffin, sorry, not penguin, Puffin in Bloom. All of their books have really pretty interior papers.
Yes.
And then this one's just a regular paperback, kind of like yours.
Yeah, it's very similar.
I think
I like all your yellowed pages.
I think it's because this one's older, and I found this one in the thrift store. This one is a brand new
copy. That's why it looks like this.
Yeah.
But
I think this one I got first, and then I ended up with this one, and so then this one is just like a thrift store find, which that's perfectly fine by me. It still reads the same.
It's good.
It's still good. So what are your thoughts on Anne of Green Gables? Do you think it had a good Christian message, or do you think it was just a clean
I think it's
story?
Both, because they a lot of the characters, such as like Mrs. Lind and Marilla, talking to each other, will always say it's providence, which means that you're handing it over to God anyways.
Yeah.
So they say that a lot in the story. Not like all the time, but I see that there, and it's a pretty clean story. Like there's nothing bad in it.
I feel like it doesn't shy away from the fact that they go to church. Like, I love the fact that it was just part of their daily life.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a big deal. It's just that's what you do. You go every Sunday, you go to church.
And there's modesty in the entire story, which I really like.
Yeah. So I really like that part of it. Yeah, so maybe we should explain what the story is about for those who don't know.
Yes.
So that we don't get reading. It's like, we're just assuming you all know
right?
Anne of Green Gables.
Okay, so I grew up watching the miniseries, which you probably did, and
yes.
many of you probably did too, with Megan Follows as the main girl who plays Anne. Mm-hmm. And I love this story. It's about this orphan who, the poor orphans in this story are so badly depicted. They're treated like second-class citizens.
And that's like, that shouldn't happen. Not in real life, it shouldn't. I mean, there's people who get treated horribly even today, but that shouldn't happen.
And because she's got red hair, then she gets discriminated just because she has red hair, which is so silly. Anyways, she's like this orphan girl who finally gets a forever home. And when she gets there, does everything definitely like go into chaos just because she's young and fiery.
Yeah.
And then of course she meets a boy, she meets her best friend forever, and she has like these two awesome parents. It's an amazing story. I just love it. It's so good. And it's set in the end of the 1800s?
Yeah, I think it's late 1800s.
Yeah.
That's my... Yeah, I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to say late 1800s. But then the rest of the series could get into the early 1900s.
It does. It goes into the 20s eventually.
In 1920s. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're kind of in the 20s now.
Yeah.
So it's like, to be clear, it's not 2020s.
No. That would be 1920s. But that's way when she's older.
Yeah.
The actual story of like the first book is like way back when she's just like, what, 12 years old, 11 years old? I think
13.
Between 11 and 13, yeah.
Somewhere in there. The movie said she was 13. So
I think in the book she's younger.
I forgot exactly which one the book said. So I'm not even going to dig on there right now. But She might try to find it.
Let's just see how old she
I
is.
liked it. I love the opening because I can even picture Mrs.
I
Lynde.
know. She's
nosy.
so nosy. I love the nosy characters of this small town. It's way too good.
She did it really, really well. But there were differences in the book. I only remember a few.
Just looking this up like earlier today, and what was it? When Matthew comes to get her at the train station in the show, it's in the morning, and in
I
the
think it was
book
in the
it's
afternoon.
in the afternoon, but it's nighttime when he comes to get her. Oh, she's supposed to be 11.
Oh, okay.
10 or 11, but she's 11 or 12, I think.
Yes. So she must be. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong, but I could have sworn she said 13.
No, it could be different in the show, but in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think even in the show, she was like a boy. They wanted a boy.
They wanted a 12. Boy. But as you said earlier today, she's like, I love how Matthew like falls in love with Anne like immediately.
You can see he's smitten immediately, and her chatting all the way home and the carriage ride all the way home. He's already set before
he wants to be her dad immediately, which is so sweet.
And I love the unconventional pairing, as in Marilla and Matthew being brother and sister.
Definitely.
And that bringing about its own complications, but the simplicity of it also. Like in that time, women would have just been married and having babies.
But because she had such a strong bond with her brother, she didn't feel the need for a husband, which is really interesting.
Yeah,
and
they just
not conventional.
They both just didn't. They kept to themselves, and I love the fact that Anne comes along and changes that drastically.
Oh, she throws her world into a tailspin completely.
And so I love that contrast,
and it makes them both grow. Because they're both, not the Marilla shy, because she's not.
No.
But Matthew becomes more alive, and Marilla settles down a little.
I just like it that she changes her enough. That even Marilla changes from being a little bit more hardened to softer.
Yes.
At least by the end of the book. I would be willing to keep going, because I've actually only read the first one, and I know there's a full series that goes with it. I do know that she ends up having lots of babies and children of her own.
I've read almost all of them. I have only not read the one where she has all the babies.
Okay.
I've read everything else.
Okay.
But that was when I was a teenager. My aunt loved those books.
Yeah.
Well, my mom did too, but my aunt had all of them, and so I would read them when I would go to her house, and it was so good.
Nice. Yeah. No, that's good. So yeah, I think for me, personally, I watched the mini-series first, and that was my childhood, and I loved Anne of Green Gables my entire life just by watching the video alone.
I still watch them.
And then, I just watched them.
I
just watched them as I wanted to refresh my memory on the movie.
Yeah.
And then I read the book, and I could see that there was a few differences, but honestly, I feel like the movie did a really good job. The original movie. No, I'm not talking about new renditions. I think the new renditions, probably because of the nostalgia of the old one.
I don't like
the new versions.
The one that's on Netflix with that young
they changed
child.
Too much. They changed way too much.
I don't like it. I'm sorry to all the people who like it, but I do not like the new show called Anne with an E. It's horrible in my opinion.
I liked things about it. Like, I didn't mind the actor. I didn't mind the choice from Marilla. I didn't mind the Anne character. I didn't mind the characters. It's
the person who plays Anne that really ruins it for me.
Did it? It didn't ruin it, but I feel like there was too many changes in the story itself that didn't lend to the original story
at all, in my opinion.
Even though the original miniseries wanders a little bit from the storyline,
it does.
It didn't,
but not by much.
But not like
only in later parts of the story does it change. Yeah, I
think later it does change. But I'm still willing to read the Anne of Green Gables story to get more grounded into the original and how L.M. Montgomery. I'm saying it right, Montgomery. Wrote them, because I'm curious.
Lucy Maud Montgomery. Yep.
Yes, Mine just says LM. I just know her as LM. That's just all the ones what mine say.
Lucy Maud.
And so, yeah, I'd be willing to read more of her stuff and not just the Anne stuff, because I'm curious about that Blue Castle one. I think that one is
What's
intriguing.
the Blue Castle? I do not know what she's talking about. I'm very excited about this.
I feel like I would butcher it. I have an idea. I have an inkling of what it's about, but I feel like I would butcher it if I tried to explain it right
But
now.
what is it, though? Because now that
It's
you've
just
mentioned
another
it, they're going to
story.
want...
I'll tell you later.
Oh, well, then.
I'll tell you later. So be in suspense. And then for the other
that's
people,
so
they
funny.
can look them up, because I don't remember the
Okay.
full title, but I just know it was something about Blue Castle. And so I'm just curious about it. And I think it's like, I think I'm going to butcher it. I'm going to butcher it if I'm like, I don't want to try to explain it, because I'd be
all
like,
good.
that's not what it's about. Well, then I'm mixing up two things at the same time.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm pretty sure I know what it's about, but I'm curious enough to want to read it. Just
I
to
have no
read it.
idea. So,
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I feel like, to me, this would be like it would be a 5-star read. I would recommend
yeah,
anybody.
it's a 5-star read for me.
In the like bonus, we're Canadian. It's in Canada.
Yeah.
It's a Canadian story.
Anne is in Prince Edward Island,
That's right.
which is way on the other side of the country from us. We're way over in BC, so they're like literally this far apart.
Yeah, we're a country apart. And not like a small country like Italy. It's giant.
Yeah, like
Canada's
it's huge. Yeah.
It would take
And Prince
days.
Edward Island, it's really funny because we live on a little island.
You do.
We live on Vancouver Island and they live on Prince Edward Island. So we're both on islands. We're just at the other side of the country.
Island girls.
Yeah, island girls.
Yeah. Just not
It's great.
tropical.
No.
We're
Well,
in
we
a
live in a rainforest, yes.
It's like
See, there's that like
legitimate
sharing a
rainforest.
brain thing that
I
we
know.
sometimes do.
You'll have to come and visit. See Cathedral Grove.
Yes.
It's huge
It's
and
the
ancient.
old growth forest and
Yeah.
it's amazing.
It's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to see it yourself.
Yes. It is currently raining as we are recording.
That's
so
right. It's pretty dismal outside. It's gray.
It
and
really
rain.
is. There's like a big
And it's
window
not
over
even
here.
that late. It's not even that late, and it's just looking so dark. But it's also December.
I
We're
can't
recording
believe
in
it-
December, even though this is probably coming out in January.
Like this is
And I'm
December
having tea.
22nd and I can't believe that we're so close to Christmas because it doesn't feel like Christmas with the rain like that outside.
It should be snowing, but it's
Yeah.
not.
There's no
We're in
snow yet.
Canada, and it's not even snowing.
Yeah, just
Sorry to
for
everyone
any American viewers or people outside of the country, we are in Canada and we're in BC. We are not in one of the big places where it snows constantly.
No.
And there is no snow yet.
Not yet.
So, just so you know. We don't have any parkas that we wear every moment. We don't live in igloos. Just, you know.
I mean,
Some people do.
Some people might.
Some people do, but not in our city.
We can say that we do, but that would be a lie.
That would be a lie.
It wouldn't be good. But there is Tim Hortons everywhere.
Tim Hortons, yes.
Yes.
Do you know that when I was little, we would cross the border, and I've actually seen people go from the border from the States into Canada when I was probably about 9 years old, and they would literally be putting parkas on going over the border. They can clearly see that there's no snow over there, and they're putting this stuff on, and we were going,
As we're expecting to be full of
yes, and
moose everywhere.
Yep.
Not here.
Canadian geese, you know, like,
Oh, we do
not
have
that
Canadian-
they're not there, but
We have moose. We have Canadian geese and
Yeah.
beavers and stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
but not.
the beavers aren't just walking across the street or anything. Like, they try and make us look like
Yeah.
good times.
So yes,
Any
I'm just gonna say
closing thoughts?
I don't know. I feel like I can look at my little paper here and see if there was anything else. Oh, did you have a favorite scene or favorite part?
scene? I have a couple favorites. In the miniseries, I love when they're reenacting that little thing from the poem where Anne is in the boat and all of her little friends are around and they're acting out this thing, and then she has to be rescued by Gil in
Yes.
the water. That's
I
one of
love
my
that.
favorite scenes.
I love it. She has to swallow her pride.
Yes, and she's like, nope, I don't need any help. And she's literally holding onto the pier underneath the bridge.
For dear life. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm waiting. I'm merely waiting for help.
I know, it's so good. I also love when Diana screams when there's no real reason to scream. Because she's got such a good scream.
She has an amazing scream. She did a really good job.
Yes.
I think, for me, my favorite parts would be her relationship with Matthew.
Yeah, that's good.
I really liked her relationship with Matthew. Mm-hmm. I don't want to get into the heartbreak because I don't know how many people are going to read this one. So there's a heartbreaking part between her and Matthew.
Yes, there is.
And I don't want to for those who have yet to read it, I don't want to say.
No.
But those who have read it know what I'm probably talking about. Although it's depicted differently in the book versus the movie.
Yeah. Is there any other parts that you really like?
And I also enjoy the smashing of the slate over
I was just going to say that. Yes, for those who don't know, this happens within the first bit of when she starts school. There's this boy who's a couple years ahead of her in school named Gilbert Blythe. And she's Anne Shirley. And he calls her carrots, and she takes her slate and she goes smash right over his head.
Yeah.
And it causes a big problem.
I feel like they did that.
But it was so funny and entertaining.
I feel like that one was depicted so well.
Oh, perfectly.
And that she got perfectly livid. And even his look where he's looked shocked.
He was actually amused. He liked that she didn't just fawn over him. And he pursues her like many romance stories do. She hates me, so she's the one.
Yeah. No, I liked his shocked reaction. And then when the teacher, you can see the teacher's coming and he looks over like, it was my fault, sir. And I just know I like that fact that he was even trying to save her after he was the one.
He was the one who caused the situation.
Kind of initiated it.
Yeah, but she kind of reacted.
She reacted really harshly. But
really poorly, yeah.
Which kind of started the whole I don't like you point.
And she holds on to that hatred for him for so long.
Time.
For many years later. She still is like, turn around, Diana.
Yeah.
We are not talking to him.
Yeah. And then Diana just goes along with it.
Yeah. And she's like, but can't we forgive him now?
Diana had it right. She did. Why don't we forgive him? It's
because she has so much pride.
she
wasn't ready to let go with it. That's actually something that's really interesting about her relationship with Marilla, is because that's why Marilla ends up seeing that this is the right child for her, and it would have been the kind of child she would have if she'd had her own children, because they're so similar.
Yeah.
And they even fall for similar men. Who are related, by the way. That's like a little Easter egg thing that I don't know if they show it very well in the book, but in the show you get to hear at some point that Merlin was actually in love with Gilbert's father. But of course, they never got together. No, like in a serious way, but they were sort of together. But and then of course she's like, she hates him forever, but then she's like, he's really not so bad, I guess. Mm-hmm. And then they fall in love, as we all know. Yeah. But that's a way later part of the story.
Oh, wait. So what do you think was the main takeaway that you feel like you got out of the story that would have been like in a biblical sense? Like what would be your main takeaway, even if it's not biblical, but leaning?
Well, I would say the whole thing about family is like really important. Mm-hmm. And of course God shines over anything to do with like family and love and trusting your elders thing, and I think that's kind of a similar message. Also because we were just touching on this, the forgiveness thing is that eventually she learns to be humbled and learns about forgiveness, but this is a long road for her. She does it all the hardest way possible.
Yes. Yep. I feel like my takeaway would be something similar, the whole family, like that found family
I was going to say found family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That found family aspect, but I feel like watching the movie last night just to refresh my memory, because that was the fastest way I can refresh my memory on Anne. My biggest takeaway though was, other than the found family, was the the story of that wantedness, the fact that at first thought they made a huge mistake, but then they realized later that this was put together divinely by God to put her into their lives. As Marilla has said, it was providence.
Yeah, she does. She says that when Anne's going off to college,
that's
that
right.
she couldn't imagine ever not having Anne in their lives,
exactly.
and that she was supposed to be there, and that it wasn't a mistake that she was a girl and not a boy, because she fell into their lives in their love that they shared in a way that she probably wouldn't have bonded with a boy like that.
Yeah.
So it was very special.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, the biggest takeaway for me was that I kind of see how it's God wants us, and then he puts Anne in their lives, and they realize that they want her and love her without condition, because she gave all kinds of conditions.
Oh yes,
they put her.
She puts them through it.
Yeah. But then it's like, but they still love each other in spite of, and they put her through it too, because there was misunderstandings, there were tempers, there were
where she has to like go and apologize to Mrs. Lynde.
Yeah.
When there's a moment also with Marilla thinks that Anne stole her pin off of her sweater, and then she finds that it's on her shawl
the whole time, and so then
of course Matthew's like, I think you need to go and apologize to her because she did not do it.
Yeah. So there's growing on all of them. All three of them were growing and learning, and
we can't have an Anne of Green Gables moment without, the puffy sleeves. That's such a big deal to Anne.
Yeah.
And of course, Marilla thinks it's frivolous.
Yeah.
And then Matthew, being, like the doting dad, completely showers her with all of this extravagant clothes. And Marilla's like, why?
So it's good. So yeah, I think those would be my main takeaways. The family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That feeling of being wanted, and I feel like God wants us, and that we should be having that same chase for other people, as in like wanting them back, like realizing that you're actually wanted and you're actually loved, and actually show it and feel it. And I was like misty.
Yeah,
like I was
good.
misty-eyed. I was like I would cry.
I cry when I watch it too. And I've watched it since I was a little girl. So
I cry more now than ever.
Oh, I cry about everything.
Like when I was little, it just kind of went over my head, and now I'm like.
One of my children doesn't cry about stuff and goes, Mom, why are you crying? And then the other one's like next to me crying, going,
That's so funny.
Yes, it's so funny.
Yeah. So then, I don't know if I have a favorite quote. I have a lot of favorite quotes. I think the one about Octobers is a favorite.
Which one?
The one about Octobers. I'm trying to remember the exact quote. I'd have to.
Oh, one of my favorite quotes from Anne of Green Gables comes from her teacher. It's every day is fresh and doesn't have any mistakes in it.
That one. Yeah.
That I always remembered growing up, and it was from her teacher.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes, I would say this one is a 5-star. I would recommend.
I would definitely recommend. I'm in love with this story. I will always be.
Yeah. Definitely for those who like the classics, who like a bit of a slower story. It's more of a slice of life. So there's no like villains or bad guys per se.
No, and there is a romance element, but it's mostly about family.
It's mostly about family.
It's a slow burn, as they call it.
Yeah, I would call that a slow burn.
It does have
romance.
A payoff, like
eventually.
Spoiler, they're gonna get together in the end.
So,
but it's way in the future. And it looks like they're never going to get together. That's how slow it is.
Yeah. So I think that's about it. I don't know if we can go dive deep.
There.
You guys can tell us if you like Anne of Green Gables.
Tell us what you think in the comments for sure.
Yeah, what you think of Anne of Green Gables down in the comments, and other classics that you absolutely love. Maybe
if you're interested in any classic you want us to cover, we love suggestions.
Yeah. Doesn't mean we're going to actually cover it, but you can suggest.
We might. If we both agree on it and it sounds really good, we might just do it. So please tell us.
Yes. So thank you for watching or listening wherever this ends up.
Yes.
Right now, it's going to just be on YouTube unless I can figure out how to podcast it.
Yes, and I'll probably
Substack.
post links on like Instagram and Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're going to do promotions as well. So look forward to that.
So anyways, thank you for listening. All the blessings to you.
Yes.
Did you want to promo anything?
Okay, so this episode will not be coming out when our original stuff is coming out. So I'm not sure when this is coming out, but we will keep everyone posted. This is like going to be released afterwards, but just for the people who've already watched our stuff will know that our original stuff came out on January 6th, which of course this is December 22nd, hasn't even happened yet. But when this one and next videos come out, we will do promotions. We'll tell you, no problem.
All right, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
And we will see you next time.
Okay,
All right.
goodbye.